This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at the Gem Theater for their presentation of The Holiday Gem.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Damian Lorton, Artistic Director of the Gem Theater with One More Productions.
So, Damian, why do you do this? Why do you do a holiday gem every year?
You know, we do a holiday gem. A patron of mine came up to me about 5-6 years ago and said, you really need to do a holiday show. And for a long time, I thought that. But Nicole and I sat down and we said, if we're going to do a holiday show, we're going to do it our way. And we wrote a show, and it's been successful, and the audiences love it. It's become a tradition here in Orange County and in Garden Grove. And every year, we kind of revamp it and rewrite it and bring it back to life.
This year, I really enjoyed it, but I really enjoyed myself. I think it was a little different from the other years. This one was a little different. I can't put my finger on what it was, though.
You know, it's such a fun time, and it's a time that we really need holiday cheer. So it's great because we bring all of our family and our favorite entertainers back from the year, and we just get together, and it's just, for us, we're joyous to be on stage, and I think it's just infectious to the audience.
Again, I thought the ensemble was fantastic tonight. The lines of all the dancers, I like the acting, I like the singing. What did you look for in your casting tonight?
You know, for this show, it's a very different feel than casting. For us, it literally is about bringing back some of the audience favorites, but more importantly, mine and Nicole's favorites. It really is a family ensemble up on stage together.
You know, I actually missed your Sweeney Todd show. What happens, you know, every single time I come to the Gem Theater, I actually get an invitation from a professional theater. I actually turned that down to come here. Sweeney Todd, I got an invitation from a Hollywood show. And I podcast on Discover Hollywood, so, I mean, they're going to miss a show if I don't podcast on that. I actually really considered coming here. I actually was going to tell them, I convinced myself, community theater matters too. I mean, it's a form of art. It's like Impressionists versus Cubists. You got to do that. Until I actually saw who was doing it, it was actually the head writer of MASH was actually wrote it, and he actually won an Emmy for Cheers. And he's a radio guy too. I had to say no, but I almost turned that guy down for you guys.
Well, I have to tell you, I missed a show. We had a 13-piece orchestra in the back. We had, I think it was the biggest budget we had on the show, almost close to $90,000. It was a beautiful show. We were so lucky it sold out. From the first weekend on, it sold out. We had waiting lists all night long. It was a great show. It was a beautiful production. But I mean, at Sondheim, how can you go wrong?
This, you know, also I'm expanding too. I got accepted. My show got picked up in San Diego. That means there are very few community theaters I can go to. I'm actually, I think, a little in my mind right now, I think I'm still going to keep going to the Gem Theater. I don't know why. You guys have something from the very beginning. Even though I was really hard on you guys. I was always hard on you guys. I knew you guys had something. I just kept putting me back.
Well, thank you so much. You know, we approach this theater, a lot of people say community theater. I think we're a little separate than that because for me, we're a stepping stone theater. And like I said tonight, two of our actors who were in the show tonight, one's doing a national tour, the other one just got booked for a 9-month contract in Japan. We really are creating tomorrow's entertainers, and they get to be here. And we like to say it's the stars of tomorrow shine today here at our theater. And that's the whole point of what we do, is that we're creating tomorrow's entertainers and we're sending them out in the world. And I think it's such a great opportunity for both us and for them. We're really lucky. We're one of the only theaters around that produce only musicals. We use only live musicians for everything. We have artisans, and we believe the same way with our actors that we do our artists, our scenic artists, our lighting designers. They're all people who are up-and-comers. And I think if you take a look at our past 8 years and our record, what we've done, you'll see that there are so many people. We have one that just opened a show off Broadway this just past couple of months ago. We've got lighting designers who are lighting shows on Broadway now that started today and here in this theater. Musicians that are conducting in pits all over the world. You know, we've got really great things, and we're just so blessed that we're the training grounds for tomorrow's people. And I think that's the exciting thing that you see here. So that's, I think, what sets us apart from other theaters.
Okay, for my review tonight, first of all, as for Christmas, you know, I like my theater dark. You know, I like it edgy and all that. So Christmas time, I'm kind of a little disappointed because I've just seen A Christmas Carol so many times, and you know, Nutcracker has been done to death too. I think this is one of the better things out there, if not the best. Well, it's really early, so I haven't seen everything out there. It's one of the better Christmas shows out there to see right now.
You know, I tell the audience every night, I don't like Christmas and I don't like children. And it's a very true statement. And that's how I approach the show. I wanted to bring back what was special to me about Christmas, but at the same time, I wanted to make it entertaining for both the adults as well as the family. And I think we've really done that with this show. We have Nicole Cassessa, myself, and Chris Harper have sat down and we've written the script together all year long. Nicole and Chris are really the leaders on that. And then I sit down and write the music and we fix it together, and we really try to tell a story that's fun for everyone involved. And I think we accomplish that each year, and I'm really proud of that. I'm proud of the work that we do here.
Okay, and now you know me, basically, I can never say I love something that's the highest thing. I have to put that up with basically the professionals up there.
Oh, yeah.
This one, I'm close to that. Actually, once I said I'd love something here. Patsy Cline, I said I love that. I'll say this is probably the second best thing I've seen here.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it. And that's, at a time, this time of year, especially this year I think we need to be able to bring some joy and laughter and levity to life. And my goal in life, and I tell the actors this all the time, it's bigger than you are. If we can allow people to escape for a couple of hours and they can leave here and they're happy for a few days and they spread that joy, it's so much bigger than us. You have no idea what we can affect with the art. And that's the whole point, is that our art only lingers for a moment. It hangs in the air. We can't point to things and say, I built this or I did that. But what we create is just magic and it's love. And I hope that people can leave with that joy and take it with them.
Once again, I really enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having us, and you're always welcome.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Nicole Cassessa. I am the executive director and Walmart Productions. I am currently in the Christmas show, and I am one of the writers and the creators of the show.
I really enjoyed this show tonight. Again, I saw your last year's show. This one seemed a little different. I can't put my finger on it, but I really enjoyed myself tonight.
Thank you. We completely revamped it. So it's a new story. Same concept, that you've got a super fun, upbeat Christmas show. We're incorporating all the contemporary music you love, all the traditional music you love, the big, bold, beautiful costumes, an incredibly beautiful set, a lot of heart. But yeah, we've added in some new characters, we've added in a new story, and it's got a fun twist on it this year.
I love the dance this time. For some strange reason, the dance just stood out. Maybe because I was sitting further in the back and I could see everything. But I just loved everyone's lines.
Thank you. Yeah, this show is fast and furious in terms of rehearsal, but when we worked together, we worked really, really hard, and we brought in a couple new songs this year, and we've got Shauna Bradford back choreographing. We brought in Heather Smith to choreograph this year, and I think the combination of the crew just, really churned out and produced a really fun, clean, crisp, production numbers.
I enjoyed everyone's singing and also enjoyed everyone's acting.
Thank you. We've got a really, really talented crew. I think the thing that could easily be overlooked in holiday shows is the true talent. And in this show, we're hitting you with a cast that is complete with triple threats: singers, actors, dancers, and yes, while it is fun and lighthearted, we're hitting you with strong acting, strong singing, strong dancing. And I think the reason it plays so well is because we play it real. It really is true, heartfelt moments between people on stage, the way that you would see in any other book musical, and between any other characters. And I think we've got a lot of really special moments that are created.
Actually, I know a few of the actors in there. I've seen them many times. They've just very markedly improved, whether it be their dancing or their singing. Again, I just see tremendous improvement. Did everyone just suddenly take a pill or something like that?
I think the cool thing about what happens at the Gem is that you see a lot of people come back through, and even if they're not on stage, we get a lot of people that come back that feel like they're part of a family here. That this theater is a home, and that it's up to everybody involved, from the audience, from the actors, from the technical standpoint, to do their part, whether they're involved in a show or not. And part of that is learning from each other and growing from each other. And so, this show is the end of a season. It's the end of another 6-show run where people have had the opportunity to learn and grow from each other. So it's just the culmination of us just getting out there, letting loose, having a good time, and showing off everything that we've learned over the past year.
Actually, I told Damien basically my rating for this show. Obviously, I can never say I love a show unless I measure up to to a professional show. I've only said that to one show around here. I would say this show tonight was probably the second best, though.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're really proud of the work that we do here. We love the Holiday Gem. We love sharing this with our audiences. It's a super fun show for us. It's a great time of year. It's a great reminder to sit back, enjoy the great music, remember all the wonderful things that this time of year brings out, and to share in the joy and the wonder that theater can bring, that this music can bring, the magic of everyone coming together can bring. And so we hope that people come out and enjoy it and come and support the rest of the year.
Once again, I really enjoyed myself tonight. I enjoyed your performance also. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Dee Chandra. I've been involved in theater since I was in junior high school, I think. Majored in theater in college and have played all across the U.S. I love being at the Gem Theater because it's such an enthusiastic crowd. And I was in Patsy Cline back in whenever. We're doing it again in March.
Great. And which character you play today?
I played Evelyn T. Elf. The T stands for the. I'm the elf who doesn't like Christmas, and I'm determined I'm going to cancel it. She's just grumpy because Santa wouldn't answer her letters.
Actually, I love the way you played the character. I always like anti-heroes, and in this you actually put in a heart in this one, so it wasn't really a cartoon character.
Yeah, she's real. She's just grumpy and disappointed, and then she gets her wish in the end, so Santa does answer her prayers.
If my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
Oh my gosh, the singers and the dancers and the costumes, the lighting, everything is just so magical. You feel like you're transported.
Actually, I agree. Of all the Christmas things out there right now, I've seen enough of A Christmas Carol already for my lifetime. There's not a whole lot out there, but actually I enjoyed this, and I think this is probably one of the better things out there right now.
I think the whole point of this is we have fun. We're having fun on stage, we have fun backstage, we joke, we laugh, we come up with funny bits just on the spur of the moment, and it's just a lot of fun. If somebody muffs a line, you just go right on with it, and it's just fun.
Once again, I really enjoyed myself. I had a great time tonight. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
My name is Shayna Cairn. Today I was in the Holiday Gem as being the bad elf sidekick.
What's that person really like?
He's like, they like Christmas a lot, but they live in the South Pole, so they don't really they don't have as much as the North Pole elves do. So yeah, like jealous.
Was she a bad girl?
She's not really horrible, but she does, yeah. She's not very social in a way.
Well, I thought you did a fantastic job. I really loved your performance.
Thank you.
Yeah, I loved your dancing, I loved your acting, and I loved the way you kind of carried your part of the show.
Thank you so much.
So why did you decide to get into acting anyway?
Well, because I thought it'd be really fun and a good experience to try for just to help me in socializing and stuff.
So you plan to do this permanently? You plan to make a career of this? Because it is very hard work if you actually do it.
It is very hard work, and I hope I get most of the parts that I want in my lifetime experience.
Once again, I really loved your performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Tad Fujioka. I've been working here at One More Productions for about 3 years now. This is my 4th Christmas show. So I've been here for a while, and I've really loved every second of it. I also work in the box office.
Yeah, you did the ensemble today. You danced, you sang a little bit. I can't put my finger on it, but you did a fantastic job. I actually loved your performance tonight. And I don't say that very much for community theater. I always say that during professional theater. I really liked your performance. congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you know, it's funny because I never really think of this place as a community theater because the quality of work that we do here is not what I would call community theater. Some people have called us a small regional theater, and that's kind of how I think of us.
Definitely. I'm doing a lot more professional shows. I used to do a lot of community theater before. I specifically choose the community theaters I go to now. If I'm here, that means I said no to a professional show that I had to do. And I don't do that often for very many theaters. So that's one reason why I'm here. You guys did a fantastic job tonight.
Thank you so much. We always love having you here, and it's just that this is one of my favorite shows of the year, so I'm glad you really enjoyed it.
Okay, once again, I'm serious. You did a fantastic job tonight. I really loved it. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Erica Baldwin. I kind of grew up in Orange County, went to Cal State Fullerton, and now I work as an event planner. My 9 to 5 is as an event planner, and I do this on the side because we used to do theater in college. I was one of the line people, yeah. So one of the couples.
Great. Actually, I thought you were fantastic. Actually, the ensemble in general has really done their job tonight. I thought you guys did a really superb job.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So if my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
You know what? I think it's what the holiday means. You know, it's a very lighthearted, fun, family-oriented show that's surrounded. The premise is surrounded by Christmas and holidays, and but it's so much fun. They're going to see a lot of fun. They're going to see dancing. They're going to see lots of great singing. They're going to see great scene work and chemistry on stage since we've all worked together for such a long time. So everyone should come and see it.
Actually, Christmas time, there's really not a whole lot for theater because theater's kind of a little dark, at least the type of theater that I usually see and I enjoy. So Christmas, there really isn't anything. I think this is one of the better pieces out there to see during Christmas time.
I agree. I have to agree. This has become, I think, a 5-year tradition by now, and it's a wonderful tradition. Everyone gets excited every year. Even us as the cast members, we get really excited to do this show every year because of what you mentioned. There isn't a lot of that out there. So.
Was it just me? I think this year was just a little better than the other ones because I've seen a couple of them before. You guys just did a superb job today.
I appreciate that. What a compliment. Because I've seen years past and they've been wonderful. But thank you. Yeah, every year the story kind of changes, and I think this year we've all really connected to the story and we really, really love it. And it's only day 2 of the show, so we're really excited to keep going.
Okay. Once again, I really enjoyed myself. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with
Adriana Sanchez. I am a school teacher for the Garden Grove Unified School District. I teach first grade, and I played Mrs. Claus in the holiday show. This is my 2nd year playing it. She's so fun and alive and funny and just enjoying life and enjoying the holiday season and trying to get everybody else to enjoy it too.
I really love your performance tonight. I thought you were fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. She's really fun. She's just having a good time. Trying to get everybody excited.
Yeah, well, again, in theater, I like quirky characters, or I like villains or anti-heroes.
Yes.
But I like character actors. You know, people who just act, who are comedic. And you were just fantastic tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you. She's really fun to play. And Damien and Nicole pretty much said, hey, have fun, do what you want, get everybody involved, and have a good time. So that's what I try to do.
Great. Tonight, your singing was fantastic.
Thank
Your
you.
acting was fantastic.
Thank
Your
you.
dancing for what you did was actually pretty good too.
Oh, you're so kind.
Well, actually, tonight I really enjoyed myself. I've been to the Gems holiday show before.
Yes.
I just really enjoyed myself tonight.
They changed the script, so they added some different songs, different music that wasn't in it before. They added some different storyline that wasn't in it before, and I think that added a little bit more story to it that had it be a little bit more enjoyable. So.
I also love the villains. I love the character actors, the quirky actors, not just a light
The
piece.
line, yes.
Yeah, not just a light piece.
Yeah, it's telling a story. It's definitely telling a story. It's they bring it together at the end with the Christmas wish song. I think right now, whatever's happening in our planet right now, I think it really will speak to a lot of people. It's not just a fluffy musical, but also have people think about, oh yeah, what is important to me? What is my wish? What is something that's important? So yeah, I enjoy that.
I really like the dance tonight too.
Oh, good.
I seriously thought it was different from last year's. I just like the way everyone's lines were.
Yeah, great. Shauna does a really great job. She works really hard to get people really excited, and they rehearse like I can't even tell you how many hours they rehearse, and they really put their blood and their sweat and their tears into what they're doing, and I think that comes across to the audience. So I appreciate that you noticed that. So thank you.
Once again, I really love your performance.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Of course. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Stephanie Zellhofer. I worked at Disneyland for about 10 years. I have traveled across the United States doing shows of all different sorts. And what else? I've been to pretty much every Broadway show there is. And here I am at the Gem. I was a part of the line. So essentially that is a lot of kicking, a lot of sparkly gowns, and a handful of solos here and there.
I have to comment the ensemble today. I thought you guys were fantastic. I really enjoyed the performance today.
Well, the Holiday Gem is one of those shows that brings together a group of people that really love each other, and we know each other, and we're friends, and all year long we work so hard to put shows out that are very serious, sometimes dramatic. I don't know if you saw The Violets or The Sweeney Todds, but oftentimes the tone is very dramatic and very introverted, and you have to look into yourself to find your character. And on this one, the challenge is to find yourself and to bring it out and to enjoy each other and to get on stage and to have a good time. And tonight, and I'm sure every night that we have for the rest of the run, we are going to be that family of people just out there to have a good time.
You actually mentioned something that I've been thinking about during Christmas time, because I like my theater dark. I like it edgy. You can't have that during Christmas. You're not going to see a murder during Christmas, so I've seen some Christmas plays that were just kind of nice stories. Tonight I really enjoyed myself. I really liked the performance you guys did. I think it's one of the better performances you can see during Christmas right now.
I know that there are a handful of Christmas shows, some of them original, some of them nutcrackerish, and I won't take anything away from any of them because live theater is so important, and I would say go see any of them. The beautiful thing about this show is that it started as a spark about 6 years ago when Chris Harper and Nicole Casesso came together. They wrote a show. It was based on two young sisters who were going on this adventure to make sure that they understood what the magic of Christmas was, and that has since changed into a story about a group of people that are performers and this crazy elf from the South Pole who does have that dark nature, who is very evil, but all on the premise of a misunderstanding. And once all of it comes apart, you recognize that no matter who you are, if you really look at the beauty of Christmas and the fact that it's not about the gifts or the presents, but it's really about being kind to each other and listening to each other, that anything is possible. That's really what it's about, and and it will continue to develop and it will continue to mature, and the story I'm sure will change again. But this reinvention of the Holiday Gem is really spectacular.
I agree. Well, first of all, I agree with you. Yes, theater is basically all of it is good and all that. Only problem is I have seen A Christmas Carol a lot of times. You can imagine how many times I've seen it.
Yes, well, I will say this. The ghosts of Christmas do exist. The other day, my keys disappeared backstage for 40 minutes, and then they reappeared magically at Nicole's station. So the ghosts of Christmas are real, and there are messages to be learned in all of those stories. But to challenge your creativity and to create something that is not an adaptation but is a true, I guess, what would you call it, a renaissance of Christmas, bringing something new to the table. It allows other people to open up their imaginations and to remember the things that are most important to them. So keeping it simple, remembering that it's about family. And I'm looking around right now and I am seeing our musicians, I'm seeing our photographers, our social media houses, I'm seeing people who have come down from college to visit. There are so many people coming together here tonight to celebrate what the Gem is, and it's a beautiful theater. We've been around since the 20s. We'll continue to be around far into the next 20s, so we'll have to have some kind of celebration for that. But truly the spirit of Christmas is in the house. If you drive by, you'll see the lights coming at you down Main Street on Garden Grove, and that's just the beginning. starts there and it goes through the dressing room, through the back of house, through the live musicians. It's on stage, and the thing I keep coming back to is for every seat being the perfect seat, right? There's 158 seats. Every seat is a great seat. There is nothing that you can get for the price of the ticket and for what it's compared to, say a bouquet of roses. There is nothing out there that is as powerful as live theater.
Once again, I really loved your performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Sophia Scarcy. I am 14 years old. I'm a freshman in high school, and I've done musical theater since I was about 4 or 5. And I started my school, and I started doing like stuff outside of school, and I came to the GEM, and now I'm performing in a bunch of other states as well, like North Carolina, New York, Chicago, a bunch of cities too.
I really liked your singing tonight. I thought you were fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Actually, in general, Christmas time, I really don't see a whole lot of stuff for theater to do because, again, unless you want to watch A Christmas Carol, which I've seen a million times, or Nutcracker, in general, theater is usually dark. I think this is one of the better things out there to see right now.
Yeah, it's really fun to do the show and to watch the show. Like, I love Christmas, so I mean, yeah, a lot of theater is like dark and stuff, but this, like, the holiday season, it's a really good like thing to see, to like get in the spirit and stuff.
Tonight, you guys just did a really bang-up job. I've been in the one last year. I really enjoyed myself tonight. It was just my imagination, or has something changed?
It's very different this year. The storyline is completely different. There's no 2 little girls anymore. I was the little girl, but that's out, and there's a whole new storyline. It's a lot more exciting. I like it a lot more, and it's just so much more fun to watch, I think.
Once again, I really enjoyed myself. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
The Holiday Gem will be playing at the Gem Theater from November 25th to December 18th. For more information, go to www.onemoreproductions.com.